You've been using ChatGPT, you might be frustrated, and it's not because you can't get on, but it's due to the limitations. And I'm going to show you today an alternate software that you can use for ChatGPT that actually allows you to get on more because it doesn't have the network errors and gets over that limitation. This is the limitation I'm talking about, the fact that at the moment ChatGPT has a limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. The piece of software that I'm talking about is this one here. It is known as Writecream. Writecream is an AI copywriting software. That's what it started out as, but it's now added in image generation, so using the software DALL-E 2, and as you can see as well, it's also broached into the world of chat with Chatgenie. The nice thing about Writecream, it does actually have a free account. You can see here you get 20 credits for free, so you can try this out. First link in the description will take you over to be able to sign up, and I'll also leave a link to the video that I made on this channel that shows you how you can get additional free credits for Writecream so you can have more goes at using Chatgenie. So as I said, this is what the Chatgenie looks like within the dashboard. All you've got to click on here and you'll be able to use this, and you'll get better access than you can with ChatGPT. Now, the reason that the Chatgenie on Writecream can get access to world events after 2021 is that it combines ChatGPT technology with Google, and so it's able to do more when it comes to trying to get you more recent information. So let's have a go. I started off and I asked a nice simple question of Chatgenie. This is what the Chatgenie dashboard looks like. I said, on what date did Rishi Sunak become Prime Minister? It told me October 2022, which is accurate. Then what I decided to do is ask it something I know absolutely nothing about. So I asked it to list the top NFL receivers in 2022-2023 season so far, including the number of touchdowns and catches. It struggled with that. This is new technology. So I didn't give up, even though I got some names and I got some teams as well. I decided to reword my prompt and I asked for a table, and that seemed to have made what I wanted clearer. Chatgenie was able to understand better, and this time I actually got all the information I wanted, which was the names, team names. I got the number of touchdowns and catches. And the thing about this is I know nothing about the NFL, so I would need to go away and check this is actually correct. And it's your responsibility when you're using these kinds of software that you go away and quality control and fact check what you are producing. You cannot just cut and paste this and put it on the internet. You are responsible for what you publish, so make sure you're checking through this. But as you can see, I was able to get all of that information in just a couple of tries. And just to show you, compared to ChatGPT, you can see here that I asked it to do this exactly the same thing. It says it can't make tables, but then it made a table, and it was able to give me touchdowns and catches. But you can see here, it says it is purely fictional information. So even though I've got the table, it says it's fictional as the current season is not over, and it wasn't able to pull that information. I also asked it the same question about the Prime Minister of the UK, and you can see here it says that he did not become the Prime Minister of the UK, and he is still the Chancellor of the Exchequer, which is not correct because ChatGPT cannot go to recent events and pull that information. Then what I decided to do is see if we could test this Chatgenie a little bit more. So what I asked it to do was to give me a table again, because that seemed to be working, of the 10 most expensive NFTs sold in 2022. I wanted the name, sale price and sale date, and again it was able to pull that information for me. I would need to go away and double check this information, but as you can see, it's in a really nice format, and if I wanted to use this in a blog post, I could check that it was accurate, and then I could go and transfer it somewhere else. This is one of the questions again that ChatGPT was not able to answer for me and give me any information at all. It just said it couldn't do it. Then what I asked it to do was, let's see if we can get some more numbers. So I asked it for a table of 10 cryptocurrencies this time. I wanted the name, abbreviation, 24-hour trade volume and market cap. And again, you can see that I was able to get all of that information. If I take the prompt again, I'm just going to cut and paste it down the bottom here, and you can see that this is able to work incredibly quickly in order to pull all that information together for you and for you to be able to see it. So again, there you can see in just a few seconds it's got all the information. Again, I just need to go away and check this was accurate. Then I decided to see if we could go a little bit more detailed, a little bit more local, because it's fine picking up global information from Google, but can it take information that's a little bit more local and niche and pull that information together and pull it out through this software, Chatgenie, so that I can use it. So what I did this time was I asked for a table of 10 restaurants in Bristol, UK. I wanted the names, addresses, and the telephone numbers. And as you can see, I was able to get that information, and I'll be able to ring up any of these restaurants or put the details on my phone in Google Maps and be able to go and find them. What I did then is I went for a little bit more niche again. So I said, okay, it can find me restaurants. Can it find me pizza places? And you can see here, I asked for pizza places and phone numbers in a list, and it was able to pull these up. So again, it looks like the first two are actual pizza places, and then we just need to go and check if the other three actually are and if the telephone numbers work. But when I was testing this out in ChatGPT, it wasn't the best at being able to find this local information. It actually did restaurants, okay. I'll show you what it was able to pull up in restaurants, and you can see, but it does warn us that it's an example list and it's not the most up-to-date, because in theory, this information was correct up to 2021, and obviously we're quite a way past that now. But when I went for other things, so for example, I asked it to find me some plumbers in another part of the UK, it just wasn't able to do it at all. It wasn't able to produce any information. So the thing that is meant to put Writecream ahead of the game when it comes to this Chatgenie and why it should be better than ChatGPT is the fact that it's combining Google and it's combining ChatGPT in order to give you more up-to-date information and provide you with details from 2021 onwards, so you can have local information or more up-to-date information in your content that you're asking Chatgenie to produce, that you're going to then go and use in other places. Now, it's not all doom and gloom for ChatGPT, because it actually can do some pretty amazing stuff. And if you click on the video that's on the screen now, you'll be able to see a prompt that I was able to use that has saved me tons of time. It's a very short video, but it's going to save you hours. Click on that, watch that video. If you got any value, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.